the plan. Hard. Ready, ready. 91. Ready, ready. Let's go now. 30 base. Off, off. Hook. Here we go. 60 yards. Hook, hook. Come on, set. 18 gator, 18 gator. Zoom, zoom. Weekend. 132. Fighter. Set, hut. 10, Lobo. Ready. Here we go, here we go. And read. Set up. Set, ready. 60 outlaw. Fog trot. Ready, go. On the ready. Kill, kill. Say go. Down. 70 ending. Hunt. 64. Weak. Go. Zip, zip. Hut, go. Ready. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. 22 Jet Bomber. Set. Hut. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Set. Hut. Ready? Right. Hut, go. Here we go. Set. 10 Tuscan. Go. Haywood, Haywood. Hut. On the set. Ready, ready. Got it. 6-6. Hood. Ready, ready. Hood, hood. Let's go. 50 flat. Return. 132. Fire. Ready. 90, whoa.
Coach, thanks. As mentioned, we are on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. It's sold out Heinz Field in the Steel City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Fire the base. Blue there. Wahoo. Mike 5. Double dog. That's the way. Jack. Leo. You got Jack.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He sets up the screen to Jones. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here we go. Here we go. Man, read. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Say it. Say it.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Stay with your man. Check 31. Check 31. That's it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down. 50. 70 ending. Mike 54. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Orbit. Switch. Same on. Check 3. Check 3.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46.
Check. Fresno. Check 43. Deuce.
From the gun, Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You mine. Check. It's great. Check. 99. Hey, switch gears.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Good. Watch the twist. Kill. Shift.
Jackson now to throw on third down. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Lamar Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the
and all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Tighten down. Echo. Mike 5. I got you, punk. Mike 5. Watch the run. 5's the Mike. Listen. Mike 5. Rip right.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Yeah, that's what I do. Mike 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Now Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Check. Watch the 8. come on, oh, come on, oh.
Ball trot.
Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike.
Express.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Check 28. 26. Check 52.
Now it's the backup Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him.
Gun, gun. Look at it.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Hey, check Mike. Check Mike. Watch it,
Express.
Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Great, great.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Check. Lucky. Check the backer. Watch the safety.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award.
Ready. 780.
Mike 54.
Gun.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's
20.
Get off the field, D. Hatch it. Hey, watch the edge. Check.
Newton on first down. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darrell Henderson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch one.
It's been a long day for you.
Yeah. I got him on me. Mike one.
Now Jackson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Come on, set. Gator. Defense, Hayward. Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one.
You ain't doing nothing today. Mike one. You ain't going nowhere.
From the gun on third down. Jackson. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. A dump underneath to Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
And the shovel pass to the running back goes for no yardage, but they used to call that the Utah pass, made famous by Coach Cactus Jack Curtis and his quarterback, Lee Grosscup.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Mike 5, Mike 5. Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy.
Jackson will throw again.
Give me some. Give me some.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Cooper was the target there. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Though that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Rush 8. Check 50. Check 50. 8.
On first down, Newton. Able to find his running back, Geis. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darius Geis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Vikings take over.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
That's it. 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First down.
Set, ready. 60 out low.
The pass.
Ringo.
On the ball.
Jackson on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
My 5. Yeah.
Short.
My 5.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, and incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Third down. And 1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
You bet. Don't be scared of it. Go. Mike 5. Mike 5.
To throw again is Jackson. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Three buzz. Mike 5. You better bring it.
Again, Jackson. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down, Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. Pick me up. Here we go. Shift. Watch the shift.
Jackson from the shotgun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Watch one. And let's pin the mirrors back.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Amari Cooper, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Lutz with the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
Makes the score Steelers 19, Vikings 10. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Pick, baby. All day. Don't pull this way.
At the 50-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Cooper was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch one. All day. Go. Joker. Joker, Joker.
Check 30s at the 6. Pull it. High.
Here's Jones.
Go, go. Run, run, run.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
We got to get the ball, D.
Great, great, great.
Watch the shit.
Express.
Hey,
8.
watch the shit.
Great, great.
Check 13. Check 13.
They run once more with Henderson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Henderson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Set. We're set. 180.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Don't get nervous.
Check.
8. 8.
Whip, whip. Any weapon. Watch the whip.
Gun, gun, gun. Express.
Pop, pop, pop.
Let's go.
Now on second and 16. Newton got his man. It's Eifert. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Now, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Mike 55. Mike 58.
8. 8.
Here we go. Shit.
Express.
Shit.
Great, great, great.
Jim, Jim. Check 24. Check 24.
6 guys. 6 guys.
Third and long. It's Newton. Wide open receiver complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try.
Watch the screen.
8. 8.
Watch ball.
Here we go.
Twist. Watch twist.
Watch that, watch that, watch that. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Let's go. Take four, take four.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The stop for no gain brings up second and 10 from the 20.
Kill.
Slam, slam, slam.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Alert flare.
To throw is Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Check.
Gun.
Kill. He's checking.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 17.
Here we go again. Mike 55. Set. 55. Hey, eat. Target.
20.
Share. Showing it. Switch.
Hey.
Switch.
What is it?
Out of the gun, Newton rolling to his right. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 42, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Go. Win the rep. Let's go right here.
Mike 5. Get ready.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, baby.
20.
What you got? 36. Watch the edge.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey, here we go. Kill.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Hey!
49. Check 49. Kill.
Henderson will try to run for the first. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Check. Hot route. Hot.
20.
On first down, Henderson. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Check.
Now a run with Geis, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On first down, it's Newton. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, hold it and got good yardage himself.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 24.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Newton on the keeper.
What ain't it? Mike 54. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
And they will take a knee here.
Newton on the keeper.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Steelers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.